and welcome to Rocking the Pregnancy. My name is Karina Sky and I am now 35 weeks pregnant. And today we're going to do a little bit of prenatal yoga and prepare ourselves for labor. Just a little on my background. I am a singer-songwriter. If you've been following the show, you see me performing everywhere with my belly as my belly is growing. I am also a yoga instructor for many years, about 10 years plus, and I have different certifications in yoga, from exercise type of yoga, hatha, to kundalini yoga, a lot of meditation. I'm also writing a book called Committed to Thriving, and I am also a doula. So today I'm gonna put all of this information together and I'm gonna share with you some awesome tips of how to prepare for birth, mentally, physically, spiritually, and how to just be ready for the changes in life. This is my first baby, so as I prepare myself, I hope to be able to share some information with you guys and we can do this together, all right? So join me, let's rock the pregnancy.
And we want to tell the whole world as happy as we could ever be. We're gonna have a baby. Here it is.
So let's get started with a little breathing exercises. If you have a pen and paper, this is a good time to take some notes, because we're not gonna do the whole breathing the whole time, but I'm gonna talk about different types of breath that you can use not only before labor to prepare your mind and everything, but during labor, okay? And every yoga class starts with breathing exercises. Breathing is amazing. As you breathe and you breathe consciously, you can breathe without thinking about it, but as soon as you start directing your breath, your mind starts going towards your breath. And then the mind gets away from thinking and wondering and worrying, and you are focused on the present moment. So every yoga class starts with a breathing exercise. And just practicing breath, not only you are expanding your lung capacity, but you are also relaxing the body, you are also focusing the mind. So there are a few breaths that we use in yoga, and you can also use during labor time. So let's just start with breathing through the left nostril. So we're gonna close the right nostril and breathe in through the left. You can close your eyes and just listen to me for a little bit and breathe as deep as you can through the left nostril. Inhale very deeply and exhale all the air through the left nostril. And just continue this while I explain you why we're doing this. It's good to do this for about at least 1 minute to 1 to 3 minutes is great. When you breathe in through the left nostril, you are kind of stimulating the right side of your brain. And maybe you learned this in school when you were younger. Both hemispheres of your brain governs the opposite side of your body. So it's just a yogic type of practice to do alternate nostril breathing. But by breathing through the left nostril, you're stimulating the right side of your brain, which is the more artistic, the more feminine, the more relaxing side, the more abstract, as opposed to the opposite side. Your left brain is more objective, numbers, goal-oriented, facts, and action. So if your mind is going really crazy and you're like on these facts and numbers and goal-oriented and just trying to prepare and thinking about all the scenarios and you cannot stop thinking, breathe in through the left nostril. It's going to relax your mind. It also helps you to fall asleep. So breathing in through the left nostril slows you down, calms you down. So this is a great breath to practice before labor, you know, on those days when you are anticipating. Breathing through the left nostril. All right? So let's move on to another breath. We don't have too much time. I don't want to be bombarding you with information. Another great breath for us to do is Sitali Pranayama. It's breathing through your tongue. So you put your tongue out like this. If you cannot do a little straw with your tongue, you can just press it against a little bit of your upper lip like this. And you inhale and exhale through the tongue very deeply and slowly. This is a cooling breath. When you feel very overheated, you might be feeling already like this throughout the pregnancy. Now it gets into the hot stages. This cools you down. You can definitely use this during labor. You can use this when you feel hot, when you feel, you know, the energy is really, you're anticipating, you're nervous, it cools you down. You can even feel it. Close your eyes and just feel the breath coming in cold through your tongue and coming out warm. You release the heat and you cool down the body with the breath. This is great also to try when if you have a little mild fever. It's really good breath, and throughout pregnancy, throughout the labor especially, you can try this as you're focusing the mind, as you're cooling yourself down, not only during the first stages of labor and your light contractions, but also in between. It calms you down. It's called Sitali Pranayam. You can look that up. It's very famous in yoga. All right, another breath that we're going to do is just a rhythmic breath. So you might have seen in movies that people just do this type of panting breath when they are in labor. That's actually not a good idea because you can hyperventilate yourself. I think where they're coming from here is the rhythm. When you are now into the second stage of labor and into even the third you're going to be kind of pushing, but the second stage of labor, you're going through those contractions and they're a little more intense. A lot of women, they tend to focus on rhythm. Rhythm is very, very good to get your mind focused and just get through that contraction curve. Don't think about contraction, think about releasing. It's like opening up. So you, instead of contracting, that's why we practice yoga as well. When you feel the pain, our number one instinct is tensing. So when you're stretching your legs, our number one instinct is to tense. When we are practicing later, we're gonna try to switch that instinct, and instead of tensing up, we're going to relax into it. And it's the same situation during the contractions. Instead of feeling the tension, see if you can relax. And rhythm and breath is a great idea. So we're just going to practice a light breath to keep your rhythm. And we're just inhaling through the nose in 4 parts and exhaling slowly through the mouth. So it's you can continue this breath as I talk. You are inhaling through the nose, you are inhaling in a rhythm, and you exhale, and as you exhale, feel relaxing the body and letting go and opening up. This is a great breath for us to try during contractions and keeping their rhythm. If you have somebody helping you out, they're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, relax, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, relax, 2, 3, 4. And that's a great breath for us to keep and have something to do with our minds as we're going to that intense parts of our labor, okay? And there is another type of breath that we're gonna cover right here, very simple. It's called the Jade breathing, and it's just through the nose. We're just going in and out through the nose, but we're going to envision letter J. So inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, let the breath go down. And come out from the tailbone as the letter J. And you are envisioning, you are doing visualization basically, and relaxing the entire body, and feel yourself opening up so the baby can come out. So you are opening up like a flower, inhaling, you're just breathing in all the energy that you need. And exhale. You relax the entire body and feel yourself opening up like a flower. All right, so we have 4 awesome breaths here to use. It's the breathing through the left nostril that will help you to just relax the mind. You can start right away. You can do it right now. You also have Sitali Pranayam, then you can use it as a resource whenever you feel overheated. anxiety, stress, and the body is just building up that tension. Breathe through the tongue. You also have rhythmic breath. You don't have to do my rhythmic breath. You can create any rhythmic breath you want. You just don't want to do any panting, like breath of fire. Or because you might get a little winded and it might make you a little tired. So just breaking it up, inhaling in 4 parts and exhaling very slowly through the mouth. That will relax you and also give you rhythm. And also the Jade breathing, which is a lot of visualization. All right, so take notes. And then we're gonna go into some exercises that can open up our hips and prepare us physically for this awesome marathon that we're ready to run.